The Kathmandu Hybrid is back for 2021 and offering more options than ever have been available in the United States. These mountain bike inspired commuters from Cube have been so popular over the last few years that we just had to get a bunch in so that I could ride them, test ride them, and let you know how they were. I really love the Kathmandu Hybrid. What makes the Kathmandu so appealing is that they are designed for comfort, but they have some of the best specs, even specs that you would find on like a mountain bike. So they're really hefty, really hardy bikes. They're sturdy, they feel like they can take you just about anywhere. They offer that Bosch Performance CX motor Generation 4, whether it's the Class 1 or the Class 3, and any frame that you want. So basically, if you want that standard frame, it's more like a traditional bike, you've got that. If you like those low step or trapeze frames, you've got that as well. Or if you like that more Dutch style, where it's a complete wave frame, you can get one of those too. Choices between 500 watt hour and 625 watt hour batteries. They're great for road riding, commuter riding, even leisure riding on the road. But you could also take them on some gravel or packed dirt trails. Cube puts them in their bike category number 2, which means they are not completely road bikes, but they're not going to take you on any sort of like significant downhill. This is no substitute for a mountain bike for sure. Look to the stereo hybrids if you're looking for something like that. But again, road, trail, rails to trails, packed gravel, packed dirt commuting, you can do all that on the Kathmandu Hybrid. I am gonna go out and ride them and tell you about the lineup. But first, go ahead and subscribe to the Fly Rides Electric Bike channel if you want to hear more from Cube and e-bike commuters in general. We're gonna cover a ton of stuff this year and you don't wanna miss out on what's going on in the e-bike industry in 2021. But for right now, let's check out the Kathmandu Hybrids. Every Kathmandu Hybrid is set up as a fully functional commuter. You've got comfort features like 100 millimeters of travel in the front fork, an adjustable stem, and a suspension seat post on most models. It comes with integrated lights and integrated rack as well that allows you to carry up to 25 kilograms, which is a ton of weight for a commuter. The thing I'm probably most excited about on the Kathmandu Hybrids this year is that every model, including the base model, which starts at $3649, comes with the Bosch Performance CX motor with 85 Newton meters of torque. That is an incredible motor for the mid-3000 range on a commuting bike. Now, of course, if you want to go with the Class 3 option, they do offer the Kathmandu Hybrid 45 as well, but most of these bikes are going to be Class 1 commuters and leisure riders. Before we break down each individual bike, the last thing I want to stress one more time is that each of these bikes is going to come in a standard, a trapeze or a low step, and an easy entry or a wave frame. That means that each of these bikes can be ridden by almost anybody. There's really no limitations. Sometimes you just get the low step and the standard, but a lot of people love that wave frame and they are coming soon. I will get some footage on one soon, but for right now, it's just these stock photos. But let's get back into some sexier footage right now as we break down each individual Kathmandu Hybrid. So if you haven't seen all the options that are available in the Kathmandu Hybrid, make sure to check out the Fly Rides USA website so that you can see every Kathmandu that's going to be available in the States. We want to give you a full breakdown of all the Kathmandus that are coming to the United States so that you can decide which Kathmandu Hybrid is right for you. The first bike is the entry-level Kathmandu Hybrid. It is the Kathmandu Hybrid 1. On this bike, you have a 500 watt hour option, along with a Bosch Performance CX Generation 4 motor on a bike that is only $3649. This price point is pretty remarkable on a Bosch commuter, so let's look at the specs that you're offered as well. You're getting a SHIMANO ALIVIO 9-speed derailleur. That is going to be plenty of shifting power along with that Bosch Performance CX motor with 85 Newton meters of torque. SHIMANO hydraulic disc brakes provide your stopping power on this bike to bring you down from those 20-mile-per-hour speeds, or if you're negotiating stop-and-go traffic. And then SCHWALBE Big Bend tires provide comfort and stability on this commuting ride. Again, the price point on this bike is pretty remarkable, $3649 for a Bosch Generation 4 Performance CX is pretty incredible. So if you're taking it pretty easy on the components, but you still want something that's going to provide a long-lasting, powerful motor, the Kathmandu Hybrid 1 could be the right bike for you. Let's check out the next bike. Next up is the Kathmandu Hybrid Pro 625. This year you're getting that 625 watt-hour battery for a ton of power and a long commute or leisure ride if you're looking for that. That 625 watt-hour battery partners with the Bosch Performance CX motor with 85 Newton meters of torque. And then you've also got a SHIMANO DEORE derailleur on an 11 to 46 tooth cassette in the back. That is a ton of climbing capability. You will be able to crush any hill that you encounter. With all that power from the motor and battery, you are definitely going to want some solid stopping power, and you've got it with Shimano hydraulic disc brakes. You know about all the comfort features that the Kathmandu offers, but along with that on this one, you've got SCHWALBE Big Bend tires. This is a Class 1 commuter and leisure bike that offers a lot for just $41.49. I think this bike is a pretty excellent medium ground between the 1 and the higher end Kathmandu hybrids like the EXC and the 45. It is a definite upgrade in components from the Kathmandu Hybrid 1, but you're still keeping that cost pretty low when you consider the fact that it's a Bosch Performance CX Generation 4 motor. Let's check out the next one. For top of class shifting, braking, and an overall top class ride, take out the Kathmandu Hybrid EXC. You'll get Shimano DEORE XT shifting on a 12-speed derailleur, Shimano hydraulic disc brakes on 180 millimeter rotors, of course that Bosch Generation 4 CX motor, and SCHWALBE Marathon Plus tires that are e-bike specific for a more cushy and comfortable ride on that e-bike. The Kathmandu Hybrid EXC comes in at $46.49. This is the best of the best in terms of specs and overall components on the Kathmandu Hybrid series. So if you're looking for the best ride available in a Kathmandu, the EXC is the way to go. But there is one that is slightly more expensive because it's a Class 3. Let's check it out. The Kathmandu Hybrid 45 625 is going to be the options for those who are looking for comfort along with speeds of 28 miles per hour on these amazing commuting touring bikes. It comes with a Bosch Performance Speed motor, that is the Generation 4 motor with 85 Newton meters of torque. You've got power, you've got speed, and you have got one comfortable commuter that is Class 3 and offers all the features that you get on the rest of the Kathmandu series except for the suspension seat post. We are looking at a Shimano DEORE XT derailleur on a 10 to 51 tooth cassette in the back, Magura MT5 hydraulic disc brakes front and rear, a rear rack that is going to carry up to 25 kilograms like the rest of the Kathmandu Hybrid series, integrated lights, Marathon Plus tires. This bike is top of the line, and for $48.99, it is a pretty solid value when you look at other Class 3 commuters. So those are the Kathmandu Hybrids that are going to be available to you in 2021. I thought every single one of these bikes rode really well. Personally, I would say my favorites were the Kathmandu 45 and also the Kathmandu Hybrid Pro. Both of these bikes provided a really incredible bang for your buck when you look at price in terms of what they offer. I thought it was really great. But that Hybrid one as well is a great value. $36.49 for a Bosch Performance CX motor on a commuter is pretty incredible. In terms of who this bike is for, really anybody who wants to commute or leisure ride by e-bike, this is appropriate for. Because they have 3 different frame styles, it doesn't matter how tall you are, it doesn't matter your gender, anybody can get on one of these bikes, and I really like that aspect of these. They are unique in terms of commuters because they have that mountain bike sort of feel that Cube offers, while still giving you everything you would want out of a Class 1 or Class 3 commuter. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the Fly Rides electric bike channel and like it. Leave a comment below if you have any questions about any of these bikes in particular. And don't forget to visit our website to see exactly what is in stock in the US. All right, thanks for watching, you guys, and until next time, enjoy the ride.